Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 26 of House 9 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is later. It's now Saturday night, and I have a dinner party going. I have asked Isobel to make some food for the dinner party, but we also have a cake here because our Jackie has the bubbles. Let me move this out of the way. And I've also asked them to they have both called and taken family leave for the next day because she's in her third trimester, is our Isobel. So we can control her. I want to because I'm a little bit concerned as to when she is, I don't want her to age up and be sad and it's this late because I was like, I couldn't find a cake ready already. So I had to make a cake to get back here. And I was like, oh, I hope she gets the cake ready in time. Let me just get a picture already. And then that's why I paused it, because I didn't want to miss it. And here we got that. Oh, she was unsuccessful. I'm going to try and change it and get it from a different angle. We'll get that. Oh no, I didn't get it. There, we got a picture with her mummy making some food in the background. So let me decide what trait I'm going to give her. So interestingly, if you look at the rules for House 9, it says that the heir needs to have one of three traits. They need to either be active, they need to be vegetarian, which used to be city living but is now base game. The active is obviously base game, or be adventurous, which requires snowy escape. If you look at House 10, if you start it as standalone, they say give the sim any traits that you want, and they don't actually specify any traits. I'm going to go with giving one of those traits. I'm going to make her active. I'm really not a fan of the adventurous trait. They get too bored too easily when I want them to focus on. I'm just not a big fan of it. I have played with it when I did my Snowy Escape Let's Play, and I doubt I'll make her vegetarian, but I'll probably have her eat healthy, so more vegetarian options, which I tend to do more often anyways, and like fish as opposed to much meat. And there's no requirement for what their trait needs to be. The goal for this house, for the next house, I should say, is they have to max the fitness skill. There's a lot of optional ones, and I'm debating whether to combine House 10 and House 11, or I could just focus on the optional ones and do this one instead, maybe. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna give her the bodybuilder aspiration as her actual one, because I tend to usually give, a lot of times the creativity ones. We'll change it up a little bit and do it this way. And obviously I will have to give her a makeover, but I will give her the makeover after. She does actually look a lot like her. I think she looks a lot like her mom, but she has her dad. She thinks she has a mixture of both of her parents. Okay, so you know what? You're sitting there. Why don't we add birthday candles so that we have a cake ready for next time, and I'm not scrambling at the last minute to make a cake, because I think the next birthday is probably Isobel's, but it's a bit delayed because she's pregnant. Okay. Did I just interfere with you making some more food? Because I thought we should have some more food. Because this is only 8 dishes. She became a 1-star celebrity, which she's not going to maintain, obviously. I'm going to go look and see what's in the fridge, because I find it lags a lot when I'm trying to choose food. There's only one of those left. And there's 5 of those, and it's gonna spoil soon, so I'm not gonna make that. That one has 8, so we'll do that as our very non-vegetarian dish, but it's the new one. So why don't we come here and call to meal, and then come here. Well, we'll just call to meal, and they can eat whatever they want. They can choose whatever they want. So this is Tamago Nagiri, and she's setting the table. You know what? You should come here and encourage her for setting the table. Encourage setting the table. And they're going to eat. I decided not to do a birthday party because I can't control her. So the whole fun of opening. Really? I'm sure I've played this save well more than 24 hours. So I'm not sure why it's saying that unless I. Maybe it's because I did a save as and it's resetting from when, this house started kind of thing. That's the only thing I can think is that it's because it looks to that. That must be what it is. So they're even doing the socializing on their own. So why don't you come here and thank for coming and thank for coming. And I don't think I have anywhere. We may as well just put this away in her inventory. They both have maxed their career, so I really could just have them do whatever career they wanted to. If I wanted to switch their career, I've been kind of waiting and hoping that we would get a job opportunity. But the other thing I could do with Isobel, and I'm not going to do it right now because I have her on the party animal aspiration, is I often like to do the food one, and it would be interesting to see what level she starts at if because of her fame and the perk she got for being famous. And speaking of perks, she got a talent point. She got 3 talent points. Well, she got 2. Oh, she has no use for them. I didn't remember that I had already bought that last one. So they already used it. I did, Isaiah got an invitation to do a duel, and he won. I'll show that if I remember to. And it didn't count. It didn't count for his spellcaster aspiration, which is a bit of a drag because, he went all the way over there and actually won his duel. Yeah, he is showing a 0, a 3, and he won a duel and it didn't count. So, yeah, so I may try and do that. I mainly wanted her to get them done. I would like him to get them done, but I think once this nooboo comes, we will try. Maybe I will just take vacation and not worry about getting a new job so they can just relax for the rest of this house and maybe do a little bit of the Journey to Batu stuff that I had said that I wasn't gonna do, and we'll do it, but I will probably just leave everybody and just take the 2 of them there because I don't think the rest will do very well. I'm thinking. We'll see. Oh, Jackie is learning the writing skill. How did she learn? Where is she? Where are you? Oh, you're writing in your journal. Are you about to write in your journal? Is there anywhere for you to write in your journal? Oh, you're gonna ask for questions. You're gonna ask. Yeah. We're gonna stay out of sight and lower empathy. I also did take them volunteering, so we'll keep taking. The downside of volunteering is you can get pop-ups that can cause problems, but we'll do it anyways. And we are in our last trimester, so this nooboo can come at any time. So I think what I will do is, let me take a look at her needs. I'll probably actually, I'm going to give her makeover so you can see the before and the after. And then if Isobel hasn't, done whatever to get, if the nooboo hasn't come yet, we're going to go to the park where she could maybe hopefully find some people asking her for selfies and rally the troops and stuff like that to help keep them going a little longer, because there needs, they could go to bed, but she also has a whim to start a club gathering, and more to the point, it would be good for her to try and get those people asking. I haven't had any luck. I don't know if she's had any or she's had one, but why don't we just end the party? They have their thing. I'm not going to end the party. I'm actually going to just wait a minute for her. Oh, she ended up not writing or whatever. It doesn't matter. I was going to wait for her to write in her journal and then take her into Create a Sim, but I'm going to take her into Create a Sim and I'll be back when she's had her makeover. So we're in Create a Sim. She's had her makeover. I will show the before as usual. I gave her 3 every day. She has very blue eyes. I did change her hair. So a lot of the clothes have some blue in it, just like I often like to do. Just does something to help me give me an idea. And so that's her 3rd. You would have seen her 2nd. There is her formal wear. I try to look for things that look kind of teenish. I'm actually going to try and play through this before the teen pack comes out because I'm a little bit concerned how it's going to impact when I can't control my teen. It'll probably be fine, but I'd rather not experiment and leave that for the next house. So I would have shown she has 3 athletic. That's her 3rd one. She has 2 pajamas. The reason I gave her the 3 athletic, I just realized she has this. I'm going to get rid of it, which she probably has here too, is because she is active. So there's her first party wear and her second party wear. So, and then moving on, there's her first swimsuit and her second swimsuit. One piece and 1 2-piece. There's her hot weather number 1 and number 2. Obviously, I'll give her a makeover before. I'll probably give her a slight makeover before her next house because there'll be more clothes and stuff like that, and also to be more suited to the fact she's moving to Willow Creek because they're currently in Oasis Springs, and I'm pretty we are in fall. We are in fall, but we're probably at the end of fall now that I think about it. And it's probably just about to become winter, so it will be spring when we start her house, or very close to spring when we start her house, because I think they're 13 days as a, probably dependent, because I aged her up so late, it might push her birthday a day later, I'm not really sure. But anyways, we're going to go back to lib mode. I will, once I am over at the park, where I'm going to rally the troops, but also see whether or not Isobel can get some people asking her for autographs, I'll be back. So it is later. I did take them to the park. I had no luck with getting asked for selfies for Isobel, or for that matter, Isaiah. But Isaiah did do the deal with the paparazzi the 3rd time. He had already done it twice. And I decided to take them over to the park, and it's actually I did know it was going to be winter, and her birthday is going to be on the Friday, the second last day of winter, right before New Year's Eve, so she will end up with nothing over in Willow Creek in the wintertime unless I upgrade the buy and instant upgrade, because of course we can. Let's keep going. I have autonomy off for the selected sim because I'm hoping someone might come and ask her for a selfie. What I was talking about is if I buy a weather machine and upgrade it, then I'll be able to change the season to be the season I want it to be for Jackie. So I may just do that. I might just advance it to spring. So she'll be at, I'm guessing, the end of spring. And yeah, so that she doesn't have to deal with winter and Willow Creek right at the beginning when she's starting with nothing, which might be a good thing for her. Okay, so I did also, where are you going? You're supposed to be, okay, you are just still standing there like you're supposed to be doing. Can someone ask her for, I'm almost like, sometimes I find if I don't pay attention to them, they get asked better than when I am standing on them. So maybe I should go and pay attention to Isaiah. Though I don't think Isaiah got asked. What's this? Listen to Fan. We'll leave him. We'll leave him. Well, I was going to say she's not paying attention to me, but she is. She wasn't, because of the fact that are you allowed to go on that when you're pregnant? Really? No. No, you're not. You can only do that because you're doing it on your own. I can't tell you to do that because Isobel is not able to do this while pregnant. Well, it looks like Isobel in her 3rd trimester and using the rock climbing wall. Oh, it's too funny. That is actually really hilarious. We're not gonna be home in time for the thing, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, she's off. Did you get asked for your selfie? No, I don't know what they asked you for, but it wasn't for a selfie. Well, why don't you come here? What's this? Oh, really? You're excited about seeing a celebrity? Maybe you could go here and see if someone can get excited about seeing you as a celebrity, because that's what I'd really, 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 really like. And let's see. We're just ignoring you. Yeah. Well, why don't we try and incite cheers once and see if we have any luck with that. See, she can't go jogging because she's pregnant, but she can do stuff on her own. Hey, are you in that? No, you're not. That's just someone else. Oh, it's a fan. And what are you doing? Stretching. I did put Jackie on her, so she's at 4 of 8. I have almost got this one done, this aspiration done when I haven't controlled the sim. I've done it with some of my spouses, but I've had to tell them, I think I've had to do the workout while in Energize, because I don't think they push the limits autonomously. And I've also had to tell them to go for the jog, because they don't go for a jog autonomously, but I've managed to get them to do everything else autonomously. Obviously with her, I'm not going to do anything. Like I have working out as an activity, but I'm not going to be able to get her to do, I'm not going to tell her to work out while and or like push the limits, so she won't get past that part of the aspiration. So, no one's asked you for a selfie. Well, no one, you're like a 5-star celebrity and nobody's asking you for any selfies whatsoever. Well, maybe, we guess we could hang out here until, why don't you come here? Oh, you're working out. Why don't you come here and rally the troops? Because we're going to probably end up going to have, I don't know when we're having this nooboo, because I don't know. I didn't pay attention to when she entered her 3rd trimester, so I don't really know. Well, can you incite? I don't think you can incite cheers. Yeah, you're not high enough to incite cheers. And just looking at who's here. So we're talking, let me check your needs, which should be perfect since we just rallied the troops. Let's check the kids' needs more to the point. Yeah, you have enough points to get Gym Rat. You do, but I don't know that I want to waste my money. So you're so bad at looking after yourself. But we can scrubberoo you now, because you're a teen. And before, we couldn't. Are you seriously going to go climb this wall again? Oh, that's just too funny. Yeah, because I was on Jackie for a moment there, just checking out where she was with the aspiration. I did put her over onto the fishing one because we were at the park and she went and fished. But now that we're here, she's seriously already level 7? Are you mentoring? Chatting? Because we could mentor. How high are you at your rock climbing skill there, my dear? Not very. But you really shouldn't be rock climbing. Did you get the message that I'm not allowed to tell you to rock climb, even though you can do it by yourself? Oh, Jacobs, what are you doing, my boy? That's getting you to, I don't know how you got to level 6 of motor. I'm not sure what you did. I guess at home you dance. And she is dirty. You know who can scrubberoo you? Your dad. I can help him level up his magic. He's the one who needs to level up his magic. Where are you on this anyways? You have to own... Oh, you pushed... Oh, did you? Actually, I don't know that they have to push the limit anymore. I think just working out while energized seems to do that. So, and I could get her to jog a little bit as a teen because of the fact that we're going to scrubberoo. Because we can encourage her to... well, if she comes home in a mood from school, we can encourage her to jog to clear her mind. Did she say no? Did you really? Well, I don't know if that was a selfie or what, but you said no to her. Whatever was she asked for, you said no. Well, I'm just kind of hanging out here, so if anyone asks her or anything's happening, I will be back, or I'll be back maybe when we're about to have this nooboo. So I'll be back. It's go time. I didn't take her to the hospital, so we are having this nooboo at home. Social services provided the bassinet, and we shall do not want, and it's a boy, good, because that's what I wanted. He is going to be Justin, and we only had one. Yay! Since that's all I wanted. A lot easier to deal with one. I don't know what he was trying to do. Our Jacob there, oh, he's hungry. So we're going to come here and, well, we may as well, no, we will feed first and then we'll dress in onesie. Since we have a onesie. And then we'll give a little cuddle. There, he's all happy now, and I'll move his looks like she's just, okay, maybe that was my cuddle, and I just missed it, and a bounce. I did ask him to ask her to influence her, I should say, to write. What are you doing? That with my... Who's my... Who is this? We liked our butler. Do we know your traits? Are you one of the... You can't be one of the ones we fired. No. Okay, so we're gonna come chat with her because we have a new butler because we left. And let's hope that we're okay with this butler so he's in full parent mode. Hopefully he is... The butler's okay, but... We'll figure that all out. Possibly in the next part, if the butler's not okay, I will maybe just find that out and send the butler on their way. But that's going to be it for this part. Likes and comments are always appreciated and they really help with the algorithm. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!